Previously on Billy G Saves the Wild.
Wallstedt, it was an easy decision. Okay, well, we got Wallstedt back. 2 more years, 10.5 mil. And Smithson, it was an easy decision. 3 years, 6? Hackett. Except, so that's the goalie. Okay. No, I appreciate your interest, but I've decided to go with another team. Jacob Larson, I appreciate, but I've decided to go with another team. And today, I appreciate, but I've decided to go with a different team. Pair defense that we need. Damn it! Darnell Nurse rejects. I appreciate your interest, but I've decided to go with another team. Oh my God. There we go. God damn. And he accepts. So Kernak is back.
You guys know what this is all about, right? Right? What's it all about? Spurgey? That. This is about winning.
All right, welcome back to Billy G Saves the Wild, year 11. I have been playing this game for fucking way too long at this point. Year fucking 11. We are coming off a Stanley Cup win, our 4th. That's our 4th in 7 years, and our goal is 6 in 9. So we need to go 2 for 2 in the next 2 years to hit our goal of matching. I need to make a correction, actually. The Bulls, the Chicago Bulls, they got 6 championships in 8 years, not 9 years. My bad. But the Canadians had 6 and 9. So I guess we're going to try and match the Canadians, which is kind of the best dynasty in the NHL, not in sports. I'd say the Bulls 6 and 8 is the best dynasty in sports. I guess we've already missed that. We would have to maybe go, we'd have to get like 7 and 10 or 7 and 10, I guess, to maybe be the Chicago Bulls 6 and 8. Or would 6 and 8 be better than 7 and 10? I don't know. Probably. 6 and 8 is pretty goddamn impressive. But anyways, yes. My bad. Wasn't 6 and 9. It was 6 and 8. But Canadians 6 and 9. That's what the goal is. We are sticking with, if we lose, we are done. We played this game for too long. NHL 23 is out. So this game is old news at this point. Shout out to you if you're still watching this, by the way. Year 11, 2031, 2032 season. This video, we are going to be simming the majority of the regular season. But before we get to that, I have a couple moves that I want to make just to shore up, basically to shore up our bench players and the AHL. But before that, let's look at the lines. So our first line is Kaprizov. I'm going with Rachette to start on this first line instead of Perfetti. And Irons is our first line. Then our second is Boldy, Perfetti, and Tippett. And then our third is Nakamura, Eklund, and Chapman on our third. Fourth, Sapolitiv, Tulola, Beckman. Defense, we're going Smithson and Schrubert on that first pair. Lambos and Seth Jones on that second pair. Seth Jones is back. Kernak is back on that third pair. Ronick is new this year. Ronick and Kernak is our newer this year third pair. Special teams. Power play, we're going to go with our first line with Chapman and Lambos. Second unit power play, we're going our second line with Seth Jones and Eklund on defense. 4-man power play, we're going our first line with Chapman, so no actual defenseman on that. And then our second 4-man power play, we're going our second line with Eklund, so again, no defenseman. Penalty kill, we're going to Lola Sapolitiv, Smithson, Schrubert on that first penalty kill. Then we're going Perfetti, Nakamura, Lambos, Kernak. And then 3-man PK, we're going Tulola, Smithson, Schubert, Perfetti, Lambos, Kernak. Extras, 4-on-4, we're going our first line with Seth Jones. Then we're going our second line with Lambos. And then we're going our third line with Smithson. 3-on-3, we're going Rachet, Lambos, Irons, Perfetti, Kaprizov, Jones, Eklund, Boldy, Tippett. So no defenseman on that third 3-on-3. Extras, we're going Irons and Boldy. Shootout, we're going Rachet, Irons, Kaprizov, Boldy, Tippett. And in net, we got Wallstedt with Hackett as our backup. So we have a better backup this year at an 84. And we have no scratched players in the NHL right now. I think I'm going to keep it that way until we get an injury, and then I'll just call somebody up and we'll go back and forth AHL to NHL when we have injuries. But we need a couple moves. I want to trade a couple of our goalies, because if we go to our goalies, we have Hunter Jones and Garlock in front of Kuhlman, who is our elite medium goalie. So I want Kuhlman to get the starting job. So I want him to play. And that's tough, having an 81 and 80 over your 79 goalie that wants to play. If I do best AHL best lines, he won't be the starter. So I want to trade Jones and Garlock. And I want to get in return a depth center that we can bring up and down when we have forward injuries. And then I want a depth defenseman that we can bring up and down when we have defensive injuries. All right, that's the plan. And then we have, maybe we need a couple more defensemen for our AHL after that, just to round out the roster and the lineup. So I have a couple guys in mind that I want to trade for. So the center that I want is this guy, Hendrickson, 79 overall, 30 years old. He has an 81 face-off, so he can play center. And then his other stats are pretty even everywhere. So I like this guy for a depth player that can jump up and down. It says he fits in our bottom 6, so that's good. That's what I want. And 2 years, 1775, which is fine. We do have cap room right now, so that's fine. And then our defenseman that I want is Alexiev, 79 overall, 31. Pretty even stats, balanced stats everywhere. 2 years, 1.2, so that's good. That's cheap. Don't mind that. That'll be our 7th D probably. And this guy, that center, will be our up and down player as well. So those are the 2 guys I want. So let's trade for those guys. So we'll trade a goalie, 2 goalies. Hunter Jones doesn't have very much trade value, so we're going to have to trade someone else as well. Could maybe do a pick, but let's try find maybe someone that we don't have a future for, like an elite low. This guy, 72 overall. He's already 21 years old. I could do that guy. Could do top 6 low, 75, 20 years old. Maybe that guy. Top 6 low. Would we rather have a top 6 low who's younger and better overall wise, or an elite low who's worst overall wise and older? So I think I'd rather trade this guy, even though his trade value is higher. Anyone else? That makes sense to me. Elite low, 72 overall, 21 years old. Maybe we can actually get a draft pick in return. We should be able to. Let's start with a third. If it doesn't go through, we can drop down. That actually looks pretty even, maybe even more on our side. So let's try it. Jones and an elite low for a depth center and a third round pick. There we go. All right. I don't mind that. Go to roster moves. He's up. Okay, that's good. Best AHL lines. Now let's get the defenseman. Unpin that guy. Alexiev. Trade for asset. He doesn't have as much trade value, so maybe we won't be that big of a trade. In return, Garlock doesn't have trade value either. So maybe we give him like a 5th or something. 6th. Let's start with a 7th. Work our way up. Garlock and a 7th for Alexiev. Propose. No. Alright, 6th. Garlock and a 6th for Alexiev. No. 5th. Garlock and a 5th for Alexiev. No. A 4th. We do have 2/3 now, so maybe that's not terrible. Garlock and a 4th for Alexiev. There we go. Alright, I'm fine with that. Roster moves. Let's make sure he's up. He's not, so let's grab him. Alright, let's see if these guys fit. Best AHL lines. He's a center, so let's say Tulola gets hurt. Would he fit? Doesn't get a plus. He does fit in the 3rd and 4th line, though, so that's good. He fits pretty good everywhere, actually. 3rd and 4th, the best. You guys can't see it. I'm in the way. 3rd and 4th, the best. 2nd line, pretty good. And 1st line, pretty balanced. So that's fine. I think Beckman is what's holding that 4th line back. His 4th line isn't great, but... Alright, I like that. Hendrickson. But for now, Tulola, you're in. Let's say Kernak gets hurt. Alexiev would go in. And he gets a +1. Okay, he fits perfectly on the 3rd. Really good on the 2nd. Balanced on the 1st. That's good. That's what we want. Fits perfectly. Gets a +1 on the 2nd. But for now, we have Kernak is playing. Kernak has earned playing time, even though I guess he is overall better anyways, but the past 3 years Kernak has had an unbelievable plus-minus. Look at this. First year, 54. Second year, 35. 50, 52 last year. So Kernak deserves to keep playing. He's only an 80, so he won't be on the 1st, but Kernak is in for now. Let's send those guys down just so they keep playing. If we have an injury, those are the 2 guys that we will call up. So Hendrickson down and Alexiev down. There we go. And since we traded a couple goalies, and we only have 4 now, maybe we should get another goalie just for injuries and stuff. AHL forwards look fine. Defensemen, we have a 51 in defensemen, so we should at least get 2 more defensemen. Let's get 2 more defensemen and 1 more goalie to round out the AHL, and then I think we'll be ready to go. Okay, let's just get like a left and a right defenseman. Somebody that makes sense. I want balanced stats at this point. There's a lot of guys with weird stats at this point of the game. Right away, if they can't skate. There we go. This guy's good. Okay, let's get this guy. 78 overall. 1 year, 8.5. So he's a left defense. So let's get a right defense. Another balanced guy. We need... That guy's not bad. Let's keep looking, though. That guy's not bad. Let's do this guy. 78, 32 years old. 1 year, 8.5. There we go. And then one more goalie, just so we have 3 goalies in the AHL. Let's actually sort by, like, durability or some shit. Just in case we have a shit ton of injuries. Durability, 76 overall. 77, 78. 78. That's fine. Other goalies are 79, so he would not play over them, so that's fine. 1 year, 8.5 for another goalie. That should be good for our AHL, I think. So let's advance a couple days here. Decline. All right, right defenseman accepts. Goalie accepts. Left defenseman accepts. There we go. Now, head coach preferred lines in the AHL. Let's do head coach preferred lines. There we go. Defensemen look good. Forwards look good. And Kuhlman is our first goalie, so that's good. That's what I wanted. All right, I think we're ready to go. Actually, settings, real quick. Slow down, where am I? Settings. The regular season settings, and then we'll be ready to go. We got injury return. We're gonna do fully healed. Rotate goalies on. There we go. The regular season of 2031, year 11. Oh my God, here we go. The lineup is set. The lines are set. AHL is set. I'm set. Are you set? Let's set it up. All right, preseason. Let's just sim to the 13th. Get that shit out of my face. Get that shit out of my face. First, God damn it, first game. Preseason. Get that shit out of my face. 4-3 win. Second preseason. 6-3 win. 7-4 win. 7-3 win. 7-5 win. 4-3 loss. What? Sell the team. And oh, we're selling. We're sellers. 3-2 shootout loss in the last game of the preseason. All right. We are set to go. Year fucking 11. We'll sim 10 games at a time. Or should we sim more at a time, actually? It is year 11. We don't need to be checking stats every 10 games. Maybe let's do, I don't know. Maybe 10 games is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First game, Dallas Stars at home. 4-2 win. I love 4-2 wins for some reason. It's like, okay, you scored more than 3, which is good. And you didn't let up more than 3, which is good. So 4-2 is like a perfect win for me. 4-2 win again. Let's just win every game 4-2. Or 5-2. That works too. 3-0 to start. Ottawa 4-2. There we go. Bruins. Boldy. I want to speak. What? He's on the second line. 15-22. I really like the current line you're playing on, Matt. Aren't you a team player? I am a team player. I'll play wherever you need me, boss. I'm glad we're on the same page now. All right. Matt Boldy. No, 4-2 loss. Dale Chapman, I want to speak about my ice time. See, this is a player I understand. 10-21? He's third line and power play. How was he only 10? I do agree with him, but he's not going to play over anybody right now. I am a team player. All right. That's one. He's only getting 10. He should at least be getting 12, 13, 14 minutes. If he's on the third line plus power play, he should be getting more than 10. 5-4 OT win against the Sharks. 7-3 win against the Coyotes. So 6-1. Sim 3 more games ish. 1, 2, 3. 6-1. Good start. Blues. 3-2 win. There we go. Islanders, Iowa, injury, best lines. 4-3 OT win. Islanders again. 5-2 win. We are 9-1 to start. That is good. Do we just keep going? We're 9-1. We don't need to change anything. I do want to see if we're getting more ice time, though. 10 minutes for a third line first power play guy. Oh my God, Colorado. 10-2. Okay, our goals for is 4.3, which is good. It's really good. Goals against 2.6, which is good. Power play 24.1, which is good. Penalty kill 86.7, which is good. Home we're 5-0. Away 4-1. Last 10, 9-1. All those are good. I like those stats. All right. Kaprizov, 12 points. Rachet, 12 points. Irons, 11. So first line, doing good. Over a point per game. Boldy with 11. Tippett with 11. Perfetti with 10. So our first and second line are all point per games or better. Chapman on that third line does have 8 points. 11:48. Is he getting any playing time on the power play? 1 point on the power play. How is he only getting 11:48? That's not good. Do we maybe put him like on the penalty kill just to get him more ice time? Because I want him to get at least 12. At least 12 on that third line. Hedlund with 7. Nakamura with 6. That's good. That's a good start for him. Ronick with 5. Sapolitiv 5. Tulola 4. Seth Jones 4. Lambos 4. Smithson 4. Smithson has a minus. Beckman 2. Schubert 2. Kernack 2. How do we have minuses? Wallstedt is 9-0 with unbelievable stats. So this man's gotten paid and he's come to play. 2 years, 10.5. Highest paid player on this team. Hackett has our only loss. All right. Hackett has our only loss. That's funny. That's funny. All right, we're good. We're doing good. We're 9-1 and we're not even first in our division. Come on. Let's keep on going, baby. Oh yeah, I was gonna maybe change. Let's sim another 10. We'll see where. What's that guy's name? Third line guy. That only. My fucking ham sandwich guy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Calgary Flames. Come on. game 3-1 win. There we go. Canucks. 3-1 win. Iowa, best lines. Flames again. Revenge game for the Flames. And they win 4-2. Decline trade. Anaheim. 5-1 win. 12-2 to start. Toronto Maple Leafs. 3-2 win. We are playing really good. 3-2 OT win against the Oilers. 5-2 loss against Nashville. 3-2 win against the Jets. Let's keep going. 2 more games. 15-3 to start. Buffalo. Buffalo is bad. Better be a win. 5-2 win. 5-1 win against the Lightning. So we're 17-3. Okay, let's check. I'm not going to check all the stats, but I do want to check. God damn, what's his name? Third line guy. Third line guy is Chapman? Yeah, Chapman. He better. Okay, there we go. 12:51. That's better. How many power play points? 3 power play points so far. 15 points in 20 games as a third line guy. There we go. That's better. How many? 13, 16, 13, 31. 12:51. I wish out of all these guys, I want Chapman playing more than these guys. Fourth line getting 10, 11, 8 only for Beckman. That's fine. That's fine. Not everyone can play 20 minutes a night, all right? Anyone else that I should be concerned about ice time? Almost 15 for Kernack. Ronick, only 13. That's fine. That's fine. Check our goalies again. Wallstedt, 16 games, 15 wins. 4 games played for Hackett. 2 wins. Stats are better than before. But Wallstedt, goddamn, unbelievable. See what I mean? When we started this series, I said you just need a decent goalie. An 85 overall goalie, if you have a good team, is fine. All right, 17-3. Sim, another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Leafs again. 4-2 loss. Capitals. 4-3 loss. Pittsburgh. 5-1 loss. Canadians. They're playing good. 2-1 loss. Oh my God. 3 losses in a row. 3-2 OT win against the Senators. Penguins 4-1 win. There we go. Suck it. Jets 5-2 win. Bruins 5-1 win. Canadians again. 3-1 loss. 5-2 win against the Panthers. Canadians are pretty good. Okay, let's look at the standings. The Stars 25-6-1 with 51 points. Leading the league. We have 44. Knights have 45. Leafs have 44. Penguins have 41. All right, we're like top 5-ish. That's good. Let's check. I just want to keep Chapman. I just need to keep an eye on Chapman's ice time. There we go. 12:58, 13 minutes. That's looking better. It's 13 minutes compared to 10 minutes. I feel like it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. Like our fourth line guys, I mean, Beckman's a bad example. Our fourth line guys are getting 10 minutes. Our third line plus a power play guy shouldn't be getting 10 minutes. All right, I think that's sorted out. Kaprizov is only an 87 now. Everyone seems to be down a little bit. Rachet was an 88, wasn't he? Perfetti was an 86. Boldy was an 87. Tippett was an 88. Maybe we're back down to earth a little bit on our overalls. But anyways, we're playing good. Let's keep going. I kind of want to sim fast at this point. It is year 11. It's year 11 plus we're winning, so I can sim a little bit faster. So 3 games. Just get us to the next month. Oh, Merry Christmas. It's the 25th of December. Get that shit out of my face. 4-2 win. The Sharks are... Didn't show me their record. 6-4 win. Nashville, 6-4 win. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We haven't had an injury yet. So good thing I didn't have a scratch player. Nashville again. 8-3 win. Pumped them. 6-5 OT win against the Oilers. Dallas. 5-1 win. Big game. Big win. 7-2 win. Oh my God, we are scoring. 6 goals, 6 goals, 8 goals, 6 goals, 5 goals, 7 goals. 3-0 win against the Buffalo Sabres. And then a 1-0 win. Schubert is injured. Back spasm. Defenseman. So we'll bring what's his name? Alexiev. It's kind of who I chose to be our up and down guy. This guy's a right. 79. This guy's 81. Elite low. Good puck skills. Only offensive awareness of an 80 though. Skating's pretty average. Defensive awareness is only an 82. He is an 81 overall. Do we bring this guy up? Let's do it. And then we'll edit our lines. Should we throw him in that first pair right away? He is an 81, so it's gets a +1. Fuck it. He would be first pair and then penalty kill. +1. -1. 3-man. That's fine. Iowa, best lines. Let's keep on going. 4-1 win. So we're 32-8. And Stars are 32-8-1. All right, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 will be next month. Back-to-back games against the Avalanche. 3-2 win, 5-3 loss. Blues. 5-2 win. Oilers. 3-1 win. 3-2 loss against the Kraken. Lightning, 3-0 loss. Schubert is fully healed. That was a kind of a lot of chunk of games there. I didn't expect back spasm to be... Kuhlman played 6 games, didn't have a point. 4 penalty minutes, 5 plus 5, 24 minutes. I mean, I guess that's fine. He didn't have a point, but whatever. All right, Schubert back in. And then let's get him back to the AHL right away. Decline. Dallas. 3-2 shootout win. And we are in first place in the division. There we go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's send back down that guy. I should have been doing it this way the whole time. Just so I didn't have people sitting on the bench being scratches game after game. All right, Kuhlman. Send down. Probably should be playing him over Kernack, but Kernack deserves it. Kernack deserves playing time. HL, do head coach preferred lines. Get Kuhlman back in. Let's check on that goalie. Wait, do we have 2 Kuhlmans? We do. Kuhlman and Kuhlman. That's kind of funny. And they're both 81. This guy's 81 overall now. Dope. Good stats. 18 wins, 29 games played, 4 shutouts. This guy's actually played 18 games. They're kind of splitting. I mean, not really, but this guy's playing more than a backup normally would. All right, 81 overall, though. That's good. That's good. AHL is 30, 13, and 3. Sounds good to me, man. All right. How many more games? It was 1 more game in the next month, right? I think. Detroit. 6-3 win. Dallas. 4-2 win. We've had some good games against Dallas. 38-11. 1 more game. Panthers 2-1 shootout loss. So we're 38-11-1. Do we keep going? I think so. I think we're doing good. So 1 big break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Listen to this. 29th. Avalanche. How are the Avalanche? 26-3 win. All-Star break. I don't know why the Chell doesn't have the All-Star break in the franchise mode. Every other sports game has the All-Star game. 2-1 loss against the Blackhawks. 4-2 win against the Sharks. Oh my God, Philly's terrible. And they fire their head coach. That means they're probably going to beat us. Yep. Oh, wait, no, we won. 3-2 win. Isn't it funny how every time a head coach is fired, the team wins the next game? 5-0 loss against Avalanche. 7-3 loss. 2 bad games in a row there. 6-2 win. 1-0 loss. 4-0 win. And sim 1 more game. Vegas 3-1 loss. Okay. Not a great month there. How many did we lose? OT loss. 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 Not a good February. Okay. So we have 2 more games until the trade deadline. Let's sim those. This is going to be a fast video. I love it. 2-0 win against the Kraken. The Canucks decline trade. 6-1 win. All right. At the trade deadline, we are 45-16-1. And we are 2nd in the division. Stars have 2 more OT losses than us, I guess. For next video, what can we do to give our team another extra push for the cup run again? 62 games played, 45-16-1. Goals for 358, which is good. Goals against 235, which is good. Power play 16.3, which could be better. Maybe that's a area we can maybe try to trade somebody. Penalty kill 85.5. That's fine. It's good. Home we're 24-5-1. Away we're 21-11-0. Last 10 we're 6-4. All right, Rochette 65 points in 62 games. Irons, 63 points. Boldy with 58. Perfetti with 58. Kaprizov with 54 only. A little bit of a down year for Kaprizov. He's normally a point per game, right? Yeah, last year he had 90, 82, 85, 70. So a little bit of a down year, but not terrible for Kaprizov. Tippett, 51. Chapman, 42 on that third line. Eklund, 40 on that third line. Nakamura, 31. This is in the past years. There we go. Nakamura, 31 points last year. 29 or 27. Year before that, 26. This is the point of year that Nakamura gets sent down, but he's a plus 21. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Is he on the power play? No, he's not. He is on penalty kill. 13-11 per game. Chapman with 42 points with 13 minutes is really good. 86 overall. Okay, our third line can score. I like that. We have depth at that third line. Tulola, a little bit of a drop, 22 points. Seth Jones, 21. Smithson, 19. Sapolitiv, 19. Ronick, 18. Lambos, 18. Lambos is on the power play. He only has 1 power play, or 3 power play points. So maybe that's an area where we target like an offensive defenseman, because that's what we missed out on in the free agents this year too. So maybe that's something we can look at. Beckman with 13, he's hardly playing. Schubert with 13. Kernack with 6, still really good plus minus for Kernack. And then goalies. Wallstedt has 40 wins already this year. 51 games, 40 win, 9 loss, 1 OT loss, 3 shutouts, 9.2 save percentage, 2.25 goals against, which is really good. The man got paid and he's playing great. Hackett, 13 games, 5 wins, 7 losses, 1 shutout. He has good stats, so he probably doesn't have goal support in those games that he's been playing. That's weird. He has really good stats and he's less than 500. But story of the season is Wallstedt with 40 wins at the trade deadline. I love it. I love it. The only thing that maybe stands out is trying to get some help on the power play. Special teams. We have a +5 with Lambos on the power play. That's why he's on that power play. We could do Eklund, but then we wouldn't have a defenseman on that power play, which is fine. But it seemed like last year when we didn't have a defenseman on the power play that we kind of didn't score power play points. But I don't know. Maybe we look for a offensive defenseman. If we go to our defenseman, who would be out? Kernack, only 6 points. Does have good plus minus, +20. Just had really good plus minus with us. Look at that, 54, 35, 52, 20. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if I can take a guy like that out that has that good of plus minus. Who would we take out? I don't know. Do I do anything? Do I maybe trade Beckman for somebody that would get better plus on that fourth line? Try to get something better than an even on the fourth line. That's the only thing I really can think of, is getting an offensive defenseman and maybe taking out Kernack or Ronick or something. I don't know. We don't have a glaring issue this year is the problem. That's a good thing. But for the trade deadline, I don't know what to do. I could do nothing, but if I do nothing and we lose, then it's like, oh, fuck, I should have done something. Nakamura is playing better. He's got more points than he has in the past 2 years. He's a plus 21. I could maybe put him on the power play. Let's see. If I was to put maybe Hedlund, so we keep that plus 5. Lambos or Jones. Jones has an 86 offensive awareness. Decent stats offensively. Lambos has good stats offensively, except his offensive awareness, which is weird. 83 only. If we put Nakamura, what would happen? Plus 1. 2 right-handed players. I could put maybe him low, tip it high. As a defenseman. I don't know. We could try it. Tweak the power play. That would just be in-house stuff, though. I don't know. It kind of seems like I don't really need to do anything. Or I could, now that Nakamura, even though he's having a pretty decent year on that third line, he fits on the fourth line. So I could do him on the fourth line. We would get a plus 2. And then I could maybe take Beckman out for somebody. Maybe that's something we could do. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing I should do. Try to get a better overall third liner. Someone better than an 83. Drop Nakamura down to that fourth line. Get a plus 2 on that fourth line. Try to find somebody better than an 81 to put on the third line. Maybe that's what I do. And then have the tweakage a little bit on the power play. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll drop Nakamura down, and then I'll look for another third line winger. I think that's what I'm going to do. So next video, I will have done my research, and hopefully there's a player that would fit good in that third line role. All right? But we are 45-16-1, and we're second in our division. Stars are leading the league. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. That is it for this video. Next video is trade deadline. We'll see what we can find. Peace out. Have a good one. Go Wild. It's going to be an interesting end of the season here.